I'm back. Ooh, getting old. Getting old. Hello. Hi. How you doing? Hi. It's a warm one here tonight. Trying to get some of the fan to blow on me, but it's really not working. I'm good, thank you. How are you? Hi. So glad you guys popped on. So if there's like anything you want to see or like questions, just let me know. And I do have a couple wigs that I can work on, but I just kind of want to know what you guys want to see. I want to be helpful. But yeah, so just checking the comments, but I'm good there right now. Hello, hello. So we can work on some wigs together, or we can show you some wigs. We can do a little bit of both. If there's anything you want to see, let me know. Yeah, it's sometimes a little bit hard to pick. And sometimes it's like, there's so many choices. Yes, I'll definitely show you Trish. Um, it is hard to pick sometimes. Okay. Just put these away. Sorry. They were hiding. Yeah, there's so many options. It's like, but it's nice to do this and you can see them like in movement. This one is really pretty. It's very similar to Ariana. She's just a tad bit longer. Okay, I'm gonna just push this back a little tiny bit. Hopefully I can still read that. It's just a tad bit longer. Let me just give her a little brush. She's so soft. And she has those like just beautiful highlights. It's really pretty. What do you think? I'll show you the inside. Hi! So this one is 13 by 4. Still great lace space. I will put the added band. That's always something I always do. It's such a pretty color. Yeah, so I'll add the band and anything else you want. This would be so pretty curled as well. I think that would be like super cute. Hi everyone, welcome. Yeah, I think that one would be super cute too. Here, put that up there so I can read what's going on here. Thank you for all the hearts. I love that, thank you. But yeah, she's just gorgeous. And customizations are taken care of right now, so you don't have to worry about that. Ask for those special things. Have a cut. Get those knots covered, or change the style. Like give this some curls. Yeah, she's cute. and not crazy thick. Like, that's the one thing I like about this supplier. Like, some of them can be a little bit heavy, but this one is gorgeous. And that hairline. Is like pre-plucked. It's good. And those knots are actually very tiny. They're trying to make them as tiny as possible. And you still get all that lace. Oh, don't you start barking. Sorry if my dog barks. Because that would just happen right now. Yeah, she's really pretty. I wasn't sure how exactly it would look like Ariana, but you never know until you get them sometimes. They might have like a slight difference. And I love this material. Thank you. You're the best. Yeah, this one's, I think it would be 28, but she goes into like that V style. Thank you. So if there's any other wigs you want to see, or I can try it on if you want me to. I'm kind of fluffy today. And I got my new headband, and it's for Ovarian Cancer Awareness Month next month. So I'm really happy to start rocking this for a little bit. I don't have much ovarian cancer stuff. So when I find something, I'm like, get it. And it's hot here today. So actually, it is making it a little bit hotter, but it's just not falling in my face. Hi, everyone. I'm Cass from the Wig Spa. I'm the owner of the Wig Spa. I'm also the artist behind everything. And if there was a wig request that you have, it's something I can definitely try to do for you. Whether it's a reconstructed wig or one that we have made just for you, you have a ton of options. I just made a really cute wig for somebody. I'm gonna grab it and show you, because you might be like black and blue mix. I'll have to look for that, but you could buy any black wig and we could add in the blue. That would be like so easy. We just have to pick the blue that you like. But that would be super cute. I'm like, have fun with your wigs. I'm just gonna put this one over here. No. So I made this for somebody, and she was trying to replicate a hairstyle that she had before. I still need to cut the lace and do a little bit more to the hairline. I'll show you. It's so cute. It's like half red, half purple. You still get that black. Let me get this Looks so awesome. Like, I'm obsessed with this one. Yeah, so you can have anything done just because like you don't see it on the site. We can hack that wig and make it to something that you want or you've been looking for. So like that black and blue, like we could totally do that. All depending on like where you want the blue at, etc. But there's so many options. Like this was a dark wig that I added hair to. And this is all still going to be heat safe. But she has something one of a kind and matches her hair that she had, and now she doesn't have to worry about keeping up with the color. So I just thought that was really fun. I thought you guys might like to see that. Like I love just changing wigs or making them something different, and to something that you're going to wear. That's the most important. Thank you for all the love. So yeah, this one, I also added a silk lining to it, and the band, of course, and all the extra hair. But this could totally be done. They are on my shelf right now, and I plan on working on them. I got it all organized today, what was what, and I have them ready to work on and get them out to you. I just got to add the silicone. You will love them. I was trying to get this one finished this weekend and another one finished this weekend, because sometimes when I'm doing fine detail wig work, like that can take me a little bit of time, not just so much the cutting, but like this one, this was like 2 days. I have another one that I did, and I Ashlyn, and I added some brighter blonde going through it, and that looks gorgeous. Yeah, we can customize, like there's so many options. Like we just need a base. If we're gonna hack a wig, we just need a base, your base color, and then we can add the rest of the color. I'll take out the hair that we don't need. That's what I did with this one. And I added in this because this was black. Curly Cooler Blondes. Yes, Ashlyn is really nice, actually. I will show you her. That was one I was just talking about, and I added extra lightness to it, and she's packed up. But she turned out so cute. Okay. What do you feel about that color? Or is that too... Like, this is stunning. This is so stunning. Okay, I need to take out one of the packages that I have packed up. I'm just gonna lose a bag. I'm gonna show you what I did to go from like just to brighten this up a bit. It's so pretty. There's just so many options that this is how your order comes. There's just so many options. Her name is Ashlyn. And I believe I have one left until my next order because she's just been flying out the door. Okay. I'll get another mannequin head to show you. So she was finding that just around the hairline was just a little too dark. So this is what I did. I added some streaks going through there. And I did it like along the sides too. She didn't want a lot. She just wanted to brighten it up. But you can see that, how that's just a little bit more lighter than that. Just like that's, oh, that needs to be done to almost every wig. Thank you. I just love like creating pretty hair pieces. But that's like, it just made it pop a little bit more and not look like so stark of a line. And that can be done on any wig, not just this one. On any lace front wig we can do this too, in any color, especially like if you like that Scandinavian hairline, or if you want it to look like a couple gray pieces are coming out. Yeah, way more realistic than just like the starkness. Here, let's do them both on the same side. Like she's pretty this way, but she's really pretty this way. Okay, you gotta get out of the picture for a minute. They are all synthetic. All heat safe, really good quality synthetic hair. I can work on human hair pieces. I just don't have any large stock of human hair wigs. They're expensive to keep in stock. But we can order anything if that was something that you were looking for. But the synthetic nowadays, hands down, way better than human, unless you're spending lots of coin. But yeah, I'm obsessed with this one. And I did it like all throughout. So even if she does change her part, she's still getting the look, because she does change her part. And that was important. And this is a nice wig that you can flip it to either side. Huge difference. It's just like getting a couple baby lights put in your hair for a hairstyle. Like, that's exactly what it is. Thank you for all the love and hearts. But I can bring in some human if you wanted one, but it would be custom ordered. But that's heat safe. The color's never gonna fade. Here, we'll put that over here. The color's never gonna fade. You can have synthetic wigs for years. Human hair, not so much. Yeah, just to break it up. It's like having those nice little baby lights through there. It's cute. And it really doesn't take too long. It is ventilating in some hair, but it all depends on like what I'm doing. But that just makes such a huge difference. And then with the white hair up front, it looks more like natural hair coming out. Okay, I'll look and see which ones will look good on that. Because it is cute. Like isn't the one, but um just little things you can do. Like I gotta add purple into another one. Oh, this one's, she's gotta go back in her bag. I gotta actually do the same type of thing, but with a purple one. But add like purple color. So I need to work on that here shortly. Yeah, I'll look and see which ones and kind of use my best judgment that what will look good. Because you want it to look good. But she's so cute. And she actually has this wig before, and just found the roots a little dark, just a little bit. And she got another one, and this is what we did. Yeah, I'm excited to see. I actually just have to like sit down with them and see what I want to do. So yeah, that's going to be going to her, and I think she's going to love it. But you have so many options for the wigs, and I always say like cut it, just have fun. Cut it, change it up, because I will make you feel like it's more of your wig. Okay, I'm gonna put this back over here in my shipping pile. Oh, just playing a little catch up. It's a busy weekend. Well, if I'm doing like a big project like that wig that I did this weekend, yeah, it doesn't leave room for much. But I'm happy I got that done, and then I can move forward with these. Those ones won't be too bad. Just another day and they'll probably be done. Yeah, so are there any other ways you guys want to see, or have any questions? Me and my co-host. And a couple wigs are back, and then they're going to be like coming in, like they've been like sprinkling in, so all of them should be here by Friday. I'm hoping. My one supplier didn't ship as fast as I thought she would, but that's okay. That's okay. I need my glasses. I'm like fighting to see. I'm wearing Callie, and I absolutely love her so much. Although you can't really see the front. I am gonna have a couple darker ones coming in. Yep. I'm on it. Yeah, I have some just plain like a nice chocolate, like nice browns. she's I it's like a real hair flicking wig. Like you just want to put that wig on and flick it around. Um, yeah, the monofilaments are nice. Or some that you have. Uh, Wait, am I seeing that right? No, some of them, if I don't like them, I don't bring them back. Like if I bring in one, two, and I'm like, ew, I'm not bringing that back. Yes, anytime, anytime. I'll be here every Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'm trying to fit another day in, but I still have clients and stuff, so I still have to figure that out. Does anybody have any big plans for the weekend, long weekend? I don't. Oh, sir. I've been yawning all day. I was talking to my grandmother today and I was yawning. She had to let me go because I was yawning so much so she could go have a nap. I'm like, okay. Just yawn away. She's like, I'm going to go have a nap. I was like, you do that. What other? And London's back. I got to actually cut up 2 Londons. And London's a 13 by 6. So lots of lace space. And pre-plucked hairline. These I'm actually going to cut really short into fun little bob kind of cuts. So I'll be taking this off. I could do it now if you guys want to watch. So we're gonna do like a really short bob with lots of layers around the face. And what I'll have to do is add some volume to the base, which is nice of having the 13 by 6 because where there's lace there, we can create lift better than on a track. So if you're wanting more of a lift, definitely like do a bigger lace space. This one I actually have to sew in a band before I can even cut because it holds it in place. And this is a great option if you have a slightly bigger head because the lace stretches, it just has a little bit more give. I can still fit in a 13 by 6. I love the lace space where you can get those more shorter styles to have some more volume on top. I wish I could play some music in the background. I guess we're not allowed to do that. Hi. We'll just add the band and then I'll put her back on there. I'll just work on this, and if anybody does want to see anything, you can just let me know. And then we'll put her to the side and multitask. I have been wearing wigs and hair extensions for, oh my God, like 30 years. But back in the day, I used to do a lot of braids. And then I got my new tags in, which I'm super excited about. But I have to put them on each one, which is fine. Totally fine. Hi, welcome. Just working on a wig where I am sewing a glueless band into the base. I know some people don't like to have the band, but for the girls that do, I put it in, and you can always cut it out if you don't. Or just say you don't want it and then I won't put it in. But I find it really keeps the wig on. And that's what makes it glueless, is having a strap like that to keep things in place. Hi. Hi. No, I don't sell hair extensions. Synthetic wigs. And I do a lot of customizations, and you can have custom synthetic wigs made for you. I do hair integration system, but I don't sell the hair. But I can definitely recommend you somewhere if you were looking for human. It's a little pricey, but it's worth it. You'll have it for a year or two, which is amazing. But I can always order you something special if you wanted something as well. So we're gonna chop off this whole, mostly all of this hair. Hi. When you shop my site, I want you to love the color, and then we can create the rest. So whether it's a haircut or it needing different styling, we can change that. Hi. So just don't think, oh, you see the wig on the site, oh, it's long. Love the color, and we will change. We can change everything. We can cut it apart. We can add extra hair. Take hair, add in extra colors, replace the lace. If you have a human hair wig and usually the front of the lace usually beats the bucket. I don't know, am I saying that right? Usually it doesn't last very long, so that's something that can be done. Hi, just working on some wigs. Customizing your wig, even if it's just like the slightest thing, is going to make a world of difference on how you feel in that wig. Because you could love the color and get it and then just be way too much hair for you. So take advantage of those cuts. And I also will cover up the wig knots for you. Yes, please. Send them to me. I spent human hair is so expensive. I've spent, um, oh, I'm glad you did. And how did you feel? You, I'm curious. They should just have wig parties. Good. As long as you felt good and you feel like you can conquer the world, that's all that matters. It's nice to actually feel good like in something when you're struggling with hair loss. Or maybe just not even hair loss, your hair is just thin. Or you are giving it a break from the dyes, the color, like all the bleaching, the dyes, all like flat iron. You really want to give your hair like a break and condition it. That's the best way. Yeah, it will. It's on your head, and you gotta get used to it. Oh, that's awesome. That makes me happy. Yeah, you just gotta play with it. Yeah, put some hair up, maybe a little braid. Um, you don't have to wear it the way you got it. Yeah, thin hair is a pain in the butt. Okay, so I'm going to put her on the mannequin, and I like to use this when I'm like kind of securing her down. If you have a mannequin like this, I don't like cutting my wigs on a wig block. I don't suggest it. I would not. That's just me. Unless you know what you're doing and your floor is level. I'm just gonna basically attach it to the band on the inside. Yeah, this one's so pretty, and she's gonna be completely different. So we're gonna just do a big chop. Where's my scissors? There they are. And like the thing is that synthetic hair all costs the same amount of money, whether it's short, long, except for the bases. I'm sorry, but you don't pay for those extra inches. So who cares if you cut it? I'm just doing a big chunk right now, just to get some of this off, but we're taking that all off. I want to leave a little extra for when I'm doing my volume. I want to make sure I have enough hair to cover back here, and give her another light dusting once I have the shape that I want after I add some volume to her. I don't know how these necklaces got all twisted. But yeah, just love the color. And I'll cut it. I used to be a hairdresser. Like we're gonna do that into like a nice little sassy bob with some lots of movement around the face. Like if this was human hair, I would never cut it this short. Well, not like I wouldn't cut the hair because it would be every inch you pay for. That's what I like about synthetic is you don't have to pay for the inches. They're there. Sorry, my hand's in the way to see. And I find like cutting on this mannequin just helps me with like where like your face could be and your nose or chin. Just gives me like a basic idea. And like I could, oh, actually, I'm going to take some of this. I'm going to cut this piece off and I'm going to save this hair. I'm going to save this. And if I need to put any extra light through the front, I can just use that. All depending on the length would be like this one wouldn't be too bad because it's going to be shorter, but if it was longer, I would need a much longer piece. This is going to be so stinking cute. I always like to make sure I'm adjusting my mannequin in case she moved. See, now somebody would look at that and go, I'll never cut that beautiful long wig. I will. Because the color is amazing and we might just need to have a couple tweaks. Remind me, I'm trying to look at the thing and read any comments. Yeah, and if there's anything you want to see, just let me know. I am going to just thin this out a bit. Then I'm going to add some volume and then I'll cut the rest. No, I don't sell the tape for the hair extensions, but you can, they have really good stuff on Amazon, on the Zon, I guess. But I have like tape for gluing your wigs down and stuff. And I actually have some new glue coming in here soon. You're welcome. And then once I have this volume in her hair, in this one, then I can see where I want to cut more. So I don't like to cut too much until I have the desired style. I love dry cutting, but it's always just all over me. Add some volume through here. Thank you for all the hearts and likes. Can you guys share? I guess it's just telling me urge your viewers to share. You do what you want to do. How about that? Like already, like this is going to, like once I take some bulk through here, it will be nice. And you could also use the thinning shears, but I don't want to. Not for this. I want it to be a little bit more softer. Thank you for all the hearts. You guys are the best. Yeah, and that sale is going on until Labor Day Monday. The buy 3, get 1 free. That will end on Monday. And then what also ends on Monday is anybody that places an order between, it was August 12th until Labor Day Monday at 11:59 would be entered to win $150 towards any wig they want. Which could be just 1 wig. Could be 2 wigs. Depending on which wigs you get. I don't like this comb. The things I get fussy about. Okay, let me just. Yeah, this moves around sometimes, especially if I don't have it tight, like tight enough. I want you to think of me as your hairdresser, but you just don't have to sit in a chair. Your personal wig stylist. If you place an order, you're good. You don't need to do anything else. And then I'll do the draw live. Yeah, I'll do the draw live next Tuesday on my live, and I'll use a computer program where it will just kind of automatically just do like a spin and see who wins. And I also have cute little gifts right now in my packages. I have little like headscarves, but not like this, but they're like satin. Because that's another way to make your wigs feel more comfortable, is just getting past the lace space, and like if you're stressing that people are looking here, like wear a headband with your wig just until you get a little bit more comfortable. I wore headbands all the time. Especially like when I'm going to the gym, I would definitely wear a headband. I didn't need anything lifting or none of that. And this little bit I might have to check after. Put it on the wig block and just make sure that everything is good there. That makes it a lot easier to because it covers it over. That makes a huge difference. Yeah, like have a bang style if you're worried about people staring at the lace. And a bang could be cut into any wig. Oh, how come you're not on? Weird. As soon as I need it. Maybe my plug isn't working. One second. Where is this plugged in at? Follow. Oh. Helps when it's plugged in. Okay, where am I going to put this? Because I don't want the power to die. Because it did this as soon as I came on here today. It like popped a fuse. Yeah, I'm going back this way. I only put one heat source on at a time. Okay, nope. Hopefully it doesn't do anything. There. Oh. Now I'll let that heat up. I'm going to just move and shape her a little bit. Because sometimes you get a wig, it's just flat. You know, like, what do I do? So we're give it some lift through here. And I need to look at my notes to see if there was a special side to part on. Where did my notes say? That's funny. Weird. I don't want to start a fire. That's why I'm moving the bag. We need no fires here. Where are my notes? There we go. Sorry about that. No special side. So if there's no special side, what I'll do is I'll just move the hair around to give it some more shape. And so it's not just flat. And this you could do on the mannequin. I mean on the wig block. The color is so pretty on this one. And lots of space for like parting or having, it's getting hot, or having more volume. So I'm just going, this way. So I just kind of like to move the hair around just so it's not so flat. This heat is what's going to change it. So you could do this upside down, but I like to just add a little bit of lift and then I'll go in and do something else here. I'm going to plug my phone in. My phone is good. So I just want to just move this hairline around. Everything going in the opposite direction. Because that's going to help with lift. when we go back this way. And the longer you let it cool until it's cold, the better. It's just manipulating them. I'm also going to put some rollers in this. I think so. Okay, I'm actually going to put this on a wig block because she's moving around too much. Are you serious? My power went out again. So I basically can't have like much plugged in. That sucks. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to go and go downstairs and flip my power box. Thought I was doing something unplugging my phone, but clearly not. Okay, I'll be right back. I won't put it on pause, I'll just leave it here. Sorry, it keeps popping. I'm gonna have to unplug some stuff. Maybe that's why it's still popping. I need a fan. That's one thing I need to go. Okay, I'm gonna go down one more time. Sorry. Let's try this again. Here we go. Just on a little overload. Sorry about that. I guess I can't have too much stuff plugged in. And it must be all like on this one fuse. But I can work with a few things here. Let me plug in this. Where? I know what I'm gonna do. Now I know. I wonder if there's something I can like get a stronger fuse. Might help. Let's unplug this. Don't need this. Bring it into the kitchen. Maybe that might help. Oops. Oops. Okay. So no pink light, but that's okay. Sorry about that. Now I need a drink from running up and down those stairs. It just sucks that I'm not on Wi-Fi now. Whatever, it's okay. It's okay. Oh. She's getting hot and nothing has popped yet. It's frustrating. Oh yeah, I wanted to put her on a wig block. Stay. I love this one because it's really strong and sturdy. I've actually gone through so many of these, and this one I'm obsessed with. This wig is $158 Canadian, and that brings you to free shipping. And this wig is London. She's such a pretty color. Just trying to tuck that in. This one also has an extended lace nape. So if you were wanting to have glued down styles, it has a place for you to put some adhesive. Just go in the link in my bio. It's the Wig Spa Canada. And all my custom cuts are free right now. So she is originally really long. She's originally really long, but we cut her. And see, this is why I don't cut on a mannequin block, because you could just, I can see where I could use some fixing, but and it's also not like it's so far down here. I'm not getting the proper head shape. Just moving that hair, get some volume. Oh, need my fan. That was like the main reason why I went down there. Well, and we need this. But it's hot here in Alberta. And any customizations, I have like a special request bar in each wig. So you can write me some notes. You can send me a picture. You can say the wig that you were cutting on live. Yes, we are having a heat wave. I like it, but I'm hot right now. But I also have a big like sweater thing on. Oh, hold on. Just need to do this puzzle piece. Got it. Got it first try. Well, since I'm up, I might as well grab some of my rollers. Just grabbed a handful. I couldn't get the basket out of the drawer. Yeah, you guys are having your winter. But I'm sure it's not like Canada's winter, especially like where I'm at. I would love to go to Australia. A friend of mine, her daughter's going to school there, and she's like, I don't understand why people don't move here. She's like, it's absolutely gorgeous. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what. I didn't even get to watch the weather to see how high it was going to go up to today. But it's hot. I'm just going to lower this down a bit. But I'm not going to complain because I love the heat. Like I was kind of sad that we weren't getting a big summer. But we're going to have the heat wave for the next week. I would love to come. Maybe like once I get all my divorce stuff complete. And then I want to change my passport. I want to redo it with my original last name. And I don't want to do it right now with the same name. I don't want to pay for it twice, so. But I think going in your guys' summer would be like amazing. Okay, there we go. The cap is still loose back here because this is actually a smaller base, so I'm going to grab a bigger base that's right here. I think this one's a 21. Yeah. Yeah, I think we'd be perfect. I think it would be a blast. You guys have like a lot of really cool like card readers that I follow that everyone seems like they're in Australia. Yeah, my friend's daughter's taking law school there. Which I didn't know was a thing, but I guess it's a thing out here in Alberta. Okay, we're getting a better fit. There we go. This one's a 22, that one was a 21. I know, I actually love, like when I used to work at a salon and the chatter of the hairstylist, like if it was a slow afternoon and everyone's just talking, like those were my favorite days because it was just so funny and relaxed, and like those are my best memories of like working in a salon, is having all those fun conversations. Okay, here we go. What do I want to do with this? I'm just going to move this around. Sometimes if I don't know where they part it, I just move things around so they can part it in different places, but I like to see what would look best on the wig. Thinking this way. See how it wants to fall. Oh, thank you. And this is like, that was just like getting all the hair off. And sorry, my dog's barking again. Just getting all that hair off, and so I can add some rollers. What I have been doing lately is using the blow dryer for heat, but because we're on the live, I'm not going to attempt it because I feel like my power thing will go out again. But I just heat up the hair and then put the pin in it. And I actually seen something really awesome the other day, and I think I need to order it. It's a steam hair dryer. So if you, Willie, if you like to add volume to your wigs and you want something fast, you just would steam them underneath the dryer. I think I'm going to get one because I think I would use it a fair bit. I'm actually going to move this tray over here so it has less space to travel for the plug. And you could also use a hand steamer and put like a bag over this, like a garbage bag or something, and steam it underneath and let it dry. I also find like putting the blow dryer on it so it gets hot and then letting it cool down works just as good. It's just making sure that hair is hot. I love these rollers, especially for volume. And if you felt like you didn't get it hot enough, what I'll do is kind of put some more heat on it. And then when I use the blow dryer, we'll get that zap of hot air. Hold on, I'm just gonna maneuver this to this side. I thought I had my setup good. No, it's not there yet. When you have so many tools and stuff that you need, it's there makes it a little bit more tricky. The wig tray. There's my wig tray with like all my goodies on there. Anything I may need to grab, like oh hi. I'm glad you do. Anything I might need is on this tray, but there's always something that I usually need that is not on this tray. But these are like my go-to, like everyday things. And it's a Disney princess. And I love it. Because I could have different compartments and whatnot. Yeah, the air styler looks good. Like, I love my air styler. But the rollers you can, if you really want that, like, a lot of volume, helps. Or just something in that, even and get the hot. Oh, why did that? It went out again. Wow. Okay, so for no heat's gonna work here. What is happening? Oh my god, why? Why? Wonder if I plug it inside. Okay, I need a second again, guys. I'm so sorry. That's what happens when you rent. But at least I'll get this figured out. I'm gonna plug a plug outside. Maybe it's drawing too much power. I'll be back again. I just have to run downstairs. Crazy how much problems I'm having with that. Sheesh. Ah. Okay, we need the fan. That's the fan. Fan's working. Okay, that's working. I used a plug outside. So hopefully it doesn't go off now. And if it does, it does. Oh, now I have a short cord. Of course. I'm just going to move us over a smidge bit. There. Okay. Glasses so I can see. Yeah, it's, I'm going to have to ask him, like, because last week was the first time that happened to me. Because it never happened to me, but I got big lights going on, the fan. I don't know. But I'll definitely have to tell them. Because, and you can also go like this if you just want to, like, do like a finger curl type of deal. I do that sometimes as well. And these little bad boys are cheap at like an Urban Planet or something. Yeah, I do need to talk to them. They did tell me they would change out my light because I wanted them to change the bulbs to a different color. And I found out that it's an LED whole system, so I can't do it unless I change the light. But I still have to ask if I'm going to change the light. I thought I would try these lights first. Real studio lights. But it's annoying. See how this has lift? It's like this already has lots of lift through here. And it doesn't need to be perfect. You just need to get the rollers in, get it hot, get the rollers in, and keep it moving. I do like to heat up both sides of the hair, though. I can do toupees. I definitely can. I actually have a friend of mine, that's what she does. She does installs, though. I would do installs too. I just, not sure how comfortable I feel with it. Hey, matey mama. Not sure how I feel about it being on my own, so I haven't pushed for it. Since you're here, I can ask you a couple of questions about your wig. I was going to text you. Okay. Yeah, I love these rollers. Bring it back old school. I need more. One sec, guys. See, there's always something I need. It never fails. It's just because I have a bunch of drawers. The hot comb setting I'm using on only has 2 settings, and it's 430 and 450, and I'm using it at 430. Ideally would be like 360, but where this only doesn't give me much options, but it's a nice iron, but it doesn't give me a lot of heat options. And it's like I use all my wigs with this, and I don't have any problem with them burning or anything at this temperature. I just don't keep it in one spot too long. These rollers, you can probably find them on Amazon, but I actually found them at Urban Planet, and they were so cheap. And then they like have buy 2 get 1 free, or it's like that's where I bought. Like I literally left with 2 massive bags. So if that was something you wanted and you place an order, I could chuck some in the bag for you. Yeah, I like cleaned the store. I was like, I'm taking all of these rollers at this price because I think it was buy 1 get 2 free, and I was like, snatch. They should have it online, but I did it in store. Urban Planet. What's the other one it's called? It has another name too. Hi everyone. Cute. Thank you. It's my cancer ribbon, because that's going to start next month. Ovarian Cancer Awareness Month. So I thought I would start rocking it now. No, I don't normally. It depends on the style that you would want. Like if you would just have to send me a picture and I could see if I could do it for you. But I typically don't get asked that. Yeah, Urban Behavior. But they do have another store. But it is they're cheap. Or you could look on Temu. Get some volume through here. And sometimes, like if I took out one and I didn't get enough volume, I would probably maybe go in with steam. But then you have to let your wig really cool until it's dry. Oh. You know you're getting old when every noise, every movement you make. Ooh, ah. Oh, you're welcome. Don't judge the cut by this, though. Too hard to tell on a mannequin head. I mean, on a wig block. I've cut a lot of human hair wigs that were for myself on one of these, and they always ended up shorter than what I wanted. So I don't do that anymore. And I'll do this for you. Yeah, this could actually be done for you. Like I'm doing this for a client. And she didn't ask me for it, but because of the style that she sent me, I feel like it needs it. I'm styling synthetic hair. Heat safe synthetic hair. Futura fibers. Once upon a time, I used to think human hair were the best for holding styles, but it's not. Synthetic holds the best styles. You don't have to fight with the humidity or nothing. Like nothing flattens it out unless you put heat on it. It's good. I like doing this on Tuesday nights and if someone wants to see a wig, please let me know. Like I'm just working, and if there was something you did want to see, just let me know and I can grab it. But it's nice to be helpful too. And a lot of women like volume in their wig. Okay. I'm gonna do back here. Need some smaller ones. These are Velcro rollers. And then a steam set. You could get like a handheld steamer. That's what I have. But I find using it with the bag, just be careful because it does get hot, keeps in all that heat, and then it just gives it a better look. I'm excited for you guys to see it too. I'm just gonna put a couple more back here. My trail. I have so much hair stuff from being in the industry for so long. I just have so much. And then when I get rid of things, like I had a salon chair, I've got rid of that a couple times. I had a sink, had to get rid of that. I had another type of sink, had to get rid of that. So I'm like, most of the things I like to keep, unless it's like big. So if that's not going to stay, then I would take this. Get it in there. And a steam iron. We're going to take it out without using the steam iron because I know it's hard. I only now buy hair things that I'm going to use. And every now and then I get caught up. And I think, oh, I gotta have it. And then I'm like, well, this doesn't work. And you could spray. Are you serious? It went out again. Well, good thing this part is done. I don't know what's that all about. Do I have any more golden blonde, straight, kind of like Daisy? Okay, I'm gonna let her just cool for a minute and let me think about this. Stormy is coming in here soon. She should be here. I thought she was going to be here earlier, well, the end of last week, but Stormy has a little bit more gold. No, Ariana, it's kind of like an ashy gold mix. I'll show you. She's a really pretty color. I can't believe my power thing went out again. What the heck? So there's her color tones. Okay, I'll show you the braided one. This is a really pretty one. And then Tessa is, no, not Tessa. Trish is a little bit longer. You're welcome. I'll put her on the mannequin and then I'll show the braided wig. Sorry I missed that one. Thank you. Ooh. So she has a little bit of layer. And I like that the roots aren't as dark. Okay, let me grab the other one. Someone's barbecuing. I can smell hot dogs. Okay, this one, or I know you said the braided one. Beside the braided one. Okay, this one is Callie. This is the one I have on too. Thank you. Really pretty tones. I'll take my hair down and show you, and then I will put her on the mannequin. But I love the curl in this. Like, it's just so pretty. This one is $148 Canadian, and free shipping when you hit $150. And I also have free cuts going on right now. And let me put this one back over here. So I have free haircuts going on right now, so take advantage of that. So this is the same wig that I have on, but I took mine. It's stunning. The colors are just so pretty. So I just brushed my hair today. I should have did a little heat, but the colors are just so cute. Yep, buy 3, get 1 free. That will end on Labor Day. But the colors, like, I'm obsessed with wearing my hair up in a bun. I mean, just like up. I love it. Especially where it's warm. I would have the highest ponytail if I could. Yeah, I actually have one of these things that makes your ponytail a little bit taller. Yes, you can definitely do a side part, and you don't need glue. It's coming. It's coming. They had to confirm something with me and I didn't see it, so, but it's on its way. I think it was shipped yesterday. I missed their message, so it should be here soon. But like, I glue all here, but you don't have to. And the only thing I did to my Callie was cut the back off. So I want you to love the color, and we can create the rest, whether it's the style, the cut, changing London to something shorter. Let's take one out and see. I have a feeling I'm going to need the blow dryer, but we'll see what it does. Oh, we got a little body. Let's see what another one does. No, I need more. I'm sorry. I need more. I'm gonna have to come back on tomorrow and show you. I'm gonna have to use the blow dryer. How about I blow dry it over there on one of the plugs, and that way it can cool down while we're still on the live. Yes. Yeah, we gotta plan a day that you wanna come into town. Just not tomorrow, because it's not quite done yet. Okay, I'm just gonna take some heat. Oh, why is everything not working? You guys will get a little bit of a different view. I'm gonna turn it around just for a sec. There we go. Let's try this plug over here. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna unplug one of these lights. Let's get rid of all the lights for a second. So I'm just gonna blast it with the heat. I like to kind of get every curl. Thank you for all the love. Okay, I'm gonna just zap it with the cold. I don't think it's warm enough. A little bit more hot. I love this because I could just use it as like, I don't even have to put the extra pieces on. Okay, I'm just gonna try the cold. I'm gonna do one with the cold and see how it turned out, because I may need the steamer. Now you could wrap this in a hairnet too, or spray some water too. there we go. There we go. This is ghetto. Can't get all my stuff to work at one time. So let's just try one, and then I'll see if it needs any more. Yep, I need to do the steamer. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to do that once I have more power. Should I run downstairs and do this switch thing again? I will. I'm gonna make sure I'll just use one light. And hope it works. Bear with me, guys. Oh, that's not right. Okay. Thank you for all the gifts. Thank you. Okay, let me go back down to the fuse box. I'm gonna unplug some stuff here. That's a bummer. So here's my steamer. I'm now going to run downstairs. Will we get rid of one of these lights? Okay. Okay. Okay, so what are we thinking of plug? What plug's gonna work? You guys must think I'm crazy. Oh, I'm sweating. Let's get this baby plugged in. Hi, everyone, still stayed. Oh, you guys are so sweet. You want to see the finished product. Ooh. Oh, please, steamer, don't die. Fan on. Okay, I'm gonna let that steamer get hot. Well, this is a newer build. That's why I'm like, but I am using like, when I'm working here, like just by myself, it never pops off. I think it's once I have the lights going, and yeah, it's weird. So turn this on. This actually heats up pretty fast. And this is like, I'll use like a garbage bag, but we're gonna have to let this cool overnight. And I'll have to show you guys tomorrow. I'll put it on my stories or something. So that's the only thing I don't love about the steaming. So this hood dryer actually you just would put the steam, like you just put the hood dryer over it and it would steam it for me. And then I wouldn't have like to hold it. I wouldn't have to like have a bag. Yeah. Yeah. Oh well. Am I getting some steam? Okay. Okay, better grab a bag in case I need it. Good thing it's not fur. Even a really big shopping bag, because this garbage bag is huge. Or I'll use like a small recyclable one, but I don't have any right now. So the black garbage bag it is. I'm gonna cut off a bunch of this because I don't need it. But this is the old school way to get more volume. So I'm gonna cut that. I don't need it. Okay, ready? Okay, I'm just gonna steam it first and then I'll add the bag here. The steam does really help. Especially like, it depends on how like straight the wig is. Okay. I like the clear base because then you can actually see what's going on. Going in. And I'm going to be very careful not to burn myself. And I'm going to move this around so it's not all getting in the same spot. Because this could melt your bag if you're not careful. At least this is trapping in all the steam. But I think I'm going to buy that hood dryer soon. Because I think it would be, like I would be sitting here doing something else, and that would be steaming the hair. And it's also really good for treatments. Okay, I think that's good. Should be good. I like the hair to be like a little moist. I think it's okay. So now we gotta let that sit. And yeah, I'll have to show you guys this baby tomorrow, but she'll be stinking cute. It's just now she has to dry. That's the only thing I was hoping I could get away with doing with the blow dryer. Sometimes you can get away with doing that, but it all depends on the wig. But I like to try the easier ones first. Okay, I'm unplugging this so we don't pop another fuse. So is there any other wigs you guys want to see? I need glasses. so I can see what you're actually saying. Thank you so much. I'm gonna make, my goal is to make it look like your hair. Like nobody knew I was wearing a glue. I mean, wearing a wig. Family, friends, nobody. So just wanted to do the little things that make it look like your own hair. And whether that's adding more volume, changing the hairline, adding a widow's peak, or thinning out a hairline. There's so many things you can do to make it yours. She's got her system down pat, Kathy. Am I missing China's question? How many wigs do you usually wear? Your hair. I depends. I like to switch it up. I have no thing about going from one color to the next. I was just like boycotting blondes there for a while, but yeah, I do change my hair every couple weeks. I have so many wigs, and all the wigs that I don't use anymore, like now I have wigs that I can cut into frontal pieces. But if a wig, I'm not going to wear it anymore, what I like to do is I donate all of them to the Cross Cancer. But I wouldn't donate them like any half wigs or anything like that. But if I was just wearing a wig, I would probably just wear a different wig every day. Just because it's fun. It makes you feel good. But yeah, I don't know what color I'm going to go next. I'm waiting for my glue to arrive. And then once that arrives, we'll take off this and we'll try the new glue and see what we think. I just got a sample pack to try and to get some people's feedback on it. And I'm going to be testing out the 5-week hold glue, and then I'll have the daily hold glue. But like, I believe the glue that I was using in my last video was a knockoff. And because it's not staying here at all, like, and my bottle got really gunky fast, and I didn't have it long, and I had knockoff glue before, and I believe that was one. Hello. Yeah, so I'm really excited for that to come, and then I'll do that live, and then I'll switch my hair color. I'm thinking maybe Cinderella, unless I grab another low, but I don't know. Yeah, I think not low, Cinderella. I think that one would be really pretty. I love it so much. And I feel like that would, because it's got the same tones, but it's really long. Yes, ginger biscuit is really pretty. I'll grab ginger biscuit for you. That one is so pretty. Mommy. There we go. And Hudson would be really nice too. And If you want it a certain color red, I can always, if you sent me a picture, I can always look for like that exact tone. So this one's Hudson. She's shorter, so I wasn't sure, but just to give you some color ideas. Is this ginger enough? Rachel 2. Yes, I ship everything with the bag, the hanger. You get a little gift from me. You always get a gift from me as a thank you because, like, you guys are everything to me. So, and one of my love languages is gifts. So I love to give little gifts. And I always try to think of something different to go with it. But the wig bag and hanger comes with every order and for each wig. Yeah, this is a cute style. But I just like the way it looks cleaner. You can find it easier. You don't have to like go fishing where all your wig bags were. Like I was having trouble keeping up with them. So yeah, this one's Ginger Biscuit. So let me show you the other one. No, that's Hudson, sorry. This is Ginger Biscuit. And Rachel too is really pretty. This is a 13 by 6, so you're getting lots of parting space, and we can move the part so it doesn't have to stay in the middle. It's all synthetic hair, heat safe synthetic. But you can part it on any side. I can do it for you. And it still has the blonde, but it still has that really pretty soft tones. Lots of shades in there. Thank you. I think this is, I've sold a ton of this one. I'll grab the Rachel one too, because she's really, has some of those tones in. But I do really like this Ginger Biscuit. Am I light? Let me just adjust this. That's more, there we go. That's more of the color tones. What you would do is just, I have a special request bar when you order, and you can just put your notes in there, and then you can email me a picture if that's like a certain style you want it. And yeah, and cuts are free right now. This one is $158 Canadian. Yes, Camilla's a gingery one too, yeah. This one was $158 Canadian. Hudson was $148 Canadian. And this is very lightweight, like, this is so lightweight. Not even gonna reply to that one. Not even gonna do it. Okay, Rachel. And we have that sale going on right now. So it's like buy one, get one 25% off. And you're getting the cut for free if you want to cut. Buy two, get one 50% off. And buy three, get one free. And then I also have a draw for $150 towards any wig that you want. And the sale is on until Labor Day. For the buy one get one, for the buy three get one free, that one's only on until Labor Day. Okay, so that one's ginger biscuit. Put her back on her hanger. Yeah. This one's Rachel. She has really pretty tones too. Oh, and I meant to grab Camilla. Thank you. Just move this around. It can be parted on any side. It's glueless. Yes, come see me. Yeah, that happens sometimes, but you gotta think like, what is your confidence worth, and how you feel in your skin, like. Yes, definitely come, please. You can try some styles on, and if there was any like big customizations, we can do a cut right then and there. But any like big changes, I would just need a couple days. This is so like pretty. And the roots aren't super dark on this one. So still like a brown, like you can see that there. Thank you for all the likes. This is amazing. And then you have the color underneath. You still get that blonde breaking through. I'll grab Camilla. She has a few tones through her, which makes her a little bit different looking, but she's beautiful. I always forget about this one. Thank you. Come see me. I'm always here. So this is Camilla. And this is a gingery toned. And it can be parted on any side. So it looks like close up. Let's put her on here. And what I've been loving doing lately, what I've been loving doing lately is adding like, because sometimes like the wigs are so flat here, so I like to just, like I did there, I'll put a little lift here, because that's nice when you get a wig that's not so flat. This is really pretty for fall. And autumn is a really pretty one that has some other colors in there as well. Okay, well, next time you're in town, you just let me know. And this one is a little bit longer than 20 inches. So like 22, 20, around 22. No. No permatease here. No. That was my one rule. No permatease. You will not get that in any of my wigs. I hate that. Unless it's like, unless that person loves that permatease. But for me, it's a hard hell no. I was like, I wouldn't wear that. Like, no. But we can add some volume like we're doing to this piece over there. But yeah, she's stunning. I gotta show you your wig. I want to make sure I got the right one. Did we fix the Ashton wig for you? I just want to make sure I got the right one. Because it's so beautiful. And actually, Métis Mama, I actually want to show you this too because I was wondering if that was something you may like to do. And I wasn't sure if you wanted to do it with maybe a little bit of gray or a little bit of purple. Oh, don't be distracted. It's all good. It's all good. I'm going to grab the one to show you guys the difference. I did this earlier. Okay, let's back over here. Yeah, absolutely. And you don't have to do a full wig too. Message me on the site. Yeah. I don't look at socials all the time, but message me on the site and I will message you back. Sometimes I just post and ghost. I leave. I got work to do. So this is Ashton that I added some sprinkles of gray through there, and you can see that all these little specks are gray. So this is it just totally lightened up that hairline and just made it not so stark. Is that something you want done with yours, Métis Mama? And I was trying to remember which side you had the purple on, and I believe it was on your left. Yeah, it's pretty. It's so all I did was I added some around the hairline just to break that dark color up. And I'll show you the one that's not done. But yeah, I did it all around that hairline just to soften it up. Yes, they are heat safe Futura fibers. All heat safe wigs. I went from wearing only human hair to now only wearing synthetic. You're so sweet. But I'll show you the one with the roots. So let's do them side by side. Like, see how much I've brightened that up? It totally softens up the hairline. It makes it more natural looking. Yes, we can add tinsel. But yeah, it definitely just softened it up. And sometimes just adding those pops of colors just breaks it up a bit. So we don't have to keep it like this. Like, especially if you're like, oh, I like it, but the roots are too dark. Let's brighten it up a little bit. And I knew where she was going to be parting, so that's where I kind of spent most of my time. It kind of just looks like baby lights. And nothing overpowering. Okay, you do that, and then we'll plan it out. Come for a visit. But these are just like simple tweaks that we can do, like to just make your wig your own and have fun and, you know, change it up. And especially like if you're like, oh, I like it, but it's just a little too dark there. I can take out tracks. We can add new tracks. There's so many things that we can do. I don't know if everybody was on here, but I have one custom wig that I made over the weekend. And it's purple on one side and red on the other. Oh God, I got the hiccups. I'm sorry. Just gonna show this up close. Like, that's so pretty. I did ventilate for 2 hours on this. But those little tweaks make a huge difference, as you can see. And I don't have to do like 2 hours. I can focus on different areas as well. But I'm so happy with the way this turned out, and I think she's going to love it. So yeah, so with that one, that was Ashlyn, and all I did was just take some gray hair that I had and ventilated that in. Because I have a lot of synthetic hair here already. And if not, I can always pull it from the wig in a spot where you wouldn't really notice it. Yeah, I think I was like that. It's just, maybe I should tell the supplier to make him like that. I think it makes it look better too. It just softens everything up, makes it look more natural, and it's like a win-win. I'm gonna grab my purple one I worked on. My bench is falling apart. My cushion. So this one was a custom order. So we can do this with any wig, just depending on like where you want your colors. If you could send me a message on the website, that would be amazing. Because I just see them faster. And I respond faster. Yeah, I think it was a fun little wig to work on. I'm gonna have to, she has a little bit of a widow's peak. I just showed her this today. And she sent me a picture of her hairline, and I'm going to try to mimic her hairline best way I can. Thank you. My grandmother was like, show me that wig when you're done. Because when you first start a wig, sometimes you're like, that's going to be interesting. But like you got to have the final vision. And she can still part this. So she can get more red there. Or she wouldn't go over that far over, but more red there. Isn't it pretty? It's just, use me to make you fun stuff. Please. Please. Please, please, please. It's when I'm like creative, I like just love that. It just makes me feel good. And then seeing like the final result of a project that you're trying to bring to life for somebody is really nice. Yeah, so like we'll work on her hairline. I didn't realize it was like that. So she has another wig. She's gonna send that one back to me and I'm gonna make that hairline and this one the same so she can be more comfortable because that's what it's all about. Yeah, I love doing the customizations. It's just like I want you to be happy. And I know that sometimes with wigs they need extra stuff. So thank you. Yeah, sometimes they need a little extra love. And like I could have stopped there, but I asked her, I'm like, is this purple okay on this side? And she said yes. Like, so, because I just have like a little bit over here. And this wig, this could be a hack too. So like if this was like colors you wanted or like blue someone mentioned earlier, just start with a black wig and we can tweak it. Oh, I'm glad you do. Yeah, I'm just um gonna add some baby lights to hers. But yeah, so I'll go in and make her a little widow's peak and just make it very uneven. And then I'll send this one out to her. She's gonna send me that one, her other one, and I'm gonna send them back both to her at the same time. But I'm glad that this turned out so nicely. Where's my yeah. Okay. See, I can see close up with my glasses, but I can't see far away. So everything is blurred. But yeah, like, use me. Like, get those funky styles. Try those different colors. Like, add little tweaks to the hair. Just like you were going to get your hair done. But we just don't have to color it. Which is like, I love that. Because I was like, when I was wearing human hair pieces, they would fade so much and you could never get the original color back to the way you had it because it kind of always has like a yellow tone. But I love that I don't have to color and worry about color fading because color fading was like, ah. Well, I'm glad you like that one, but we can do like, I also repair human hair wigs. Like I have several back behind here that are being worked on. Yes, if you have one that's a little bit small, you could, if you have a wig block, or I could do it for you, you could just add an extra extra section of the wig here. And just, it would stretch it out like depending on how much you need it. Like if you just needed 3 fingers. But that is something I can fix. So if that was like, just let me know. Yeah, I'll like, even wigs like that are not mine. I like synthetic wigs that are not mine. I'll work on them. I don't care. Human hair wigs, I'm working on some right now. Some are being ventilated. Some I have to put into a special little pot, but it's not at that stage yet. And 2, I'm actually taking the whole wig apart because it was too small. and I am putting it on a new base because it was really too small and the hair was perfect. Especially like if the hair is still good, like use it. And like spa services, so say if like you have a bunch of wigs and you're like, I do not want to restyle this, send them to me and I'll send them back to you all washed, cleaned, and ready to go. And I'll make sure like they're like we can change the style, like if they needed to cut. If your cat's too big. Okay. Let me show you on this one. This is what I do. And it's easy if, I know somebody asked me for a video before. It's easier. What am I doing? Oh yeah. Yeah, you got to do it on here. Because you're going to turn this baby inside out. You can get these so cheap off Amazon. Oh yeah, I do it this way, so in case when someone's not here, and I'm sending it out, for whatever reason it's too small, they can just undo that seam and it will open it back up again. But there's a couple places I like to tweak. We'll put some pins in them. I'm going to lower this. Put some pins in them. Okay, so say it's like baggy back here. I'm going to take, you want to see how much it's baggy. So I'm going to take 2 to 3. 2. Okay, I have 2 down. Fold it. And I'm going this way to make it smaller. Then you're just going to do that around the whole part. You want to make sure you're grabbing the same amount. Put a pin like through the other side so everything stays. You could even do this with like a mini stitch gun. So all depending, maybe I need to take a little bit here. But sometimes just taking off this makes a huge difference. That if you do too much, it could end up being way too small. So I'm just going to tuck them in. But say you just leave it like this side. And you don't want to go down because you want the hair to be falling the right way. So then you're just going to take like a curved needle and just stitch these together. Make sure you're grabbing underneath of the other side so you're catching all of it so it all lays nice and flat. And then say if it's on and you still need some more, I'm not going to take this off. Well, if you still needed some more, you have to move it a little bit. Sometimes I find right here, there's like a little like space that you can kind of get into. So you would do that, like you do this part first, and then you would take it, and maybe you need to just make it a little bit smaller right here on this corner. And you could do that on each side. And you could use like one of those little mini stitch gun. I bought one and it's upstairs. Of course it is. I actually looked for it earlier and I couldn't find the mini stitches, so I think I may need to still buy them. Now let's take this off. That's the easiest way to do it. It's so easy. I just like to make sure, because you don't want the wefts going the other way. Because if you don't fold going up and you fold going down, you could end up with like a bump here. And then you'll have to take it out. So I just like to take it. It's best to do it on the mannequin. But even just putting a couple stitches, like, oh, okay, it's tight here. Let's do a couple hand stitches here. And then a couple little hand stitches there. And then here is where I find I get it big, because I have the strap on so tight that this part could just like disappear. Thank you. I have so much wig knowledge. I just don't know what to do though. But yeah, if you did a spot here and a spot on the other side, that's going to make that circumference a little bit smaller. And mini stitch gun. That's like the easiest way. And then you don't cut anything out. Just leave the hair there. I've made that mistake where I've cut it out and the wig is way too small. So I even do stupid stuff. I know better and I still do stupid stuff. But sometimes you're just like, oh, you didn't think that day. Oh, I didn't think about that. But yeah, use me for those customizations. And let's check a curl on this right quick. Let's see what it's doing. If it's molded into shape yet before I hop off. Oh, my fan's working. It's still a little wet, but we'll get that volume now. Don't know if I'll take all of these out. I think it's okay. Let's just do it. And if I need to do more, I'll do it tomorrow. Yeah, sometimes it hurts. Or just cut your wig. If you have hair back here that you can use, just use the front piece. Like, I have a video that I did. I don't know if everyone's seen it, but it's a piece where I cut the wig and only use what I want. So, like, and depending on where your hair loss is, maybe you want to cut it back here. And then just put some clips in it so it stays. But yeah, so this is a glueless frontal. That's just frontal piece. I'm obsessed with this thing. I'll put it on and then I'll check this hair. And ideally you could, like, I made it for when I didn't have frontal on, but just put the band on. Because a lot of us have hair back there that is usable. So this is the frontal piece. And I have my hair out in the back. And I have the wig on, the half wig on. But you could totally do this even if you don't have any hair in the front. And it's glueless. And it stays. I even had it in, like, if you had a little bit of hair back here, you could just put it over the band. And it was super cute. But yeah, that's just a wig that I cut down. And when I tell you, when you wear a wig and then if you have any hair back here, or if like the wig, I find a lot of the wigs sometimes will bother my neck back here. So, because I get a lot of migraines. So to have the back of my hair out is like so amazing. Okay, let's look at this girl. I'm probably not going to cut any more of her tonight. But let's just see, because I may have to put some more volume. Yeah. Let's just see how she looks. And she didn't ask for a lot of volume. I just want to have some movement. Like normally I would let this sit like hours. And I would have probably steamed a little bit longer. Okay, let's take her off and put her on the head. Oh, so many pins. Oh, just got another roller in there. And a pin. Oh, she got another roller in there. And another pin. Okay, let's move this. But now she's going to have a lot more volume. I can move this around more freely and really get in there and cut. And I probably will try to add a little bit more heat to here. And a really cool thing I found of Temu was like a hair clip thing. But once you have, I've been using it for like flippy bangs. And so once you have the heat in there, you put this in and it holds more volume too. Wherever you want it, like it's just going to give it more volume. And then I would hit that with the blow dryer. Sorry, I need glasses. Yes, I also pre-cut the lace, and I can also cover the knots. I can make it totally ready for you to take it to the bag and put it on your head. Or not. But see how that just has more, it comes in now more, and it allows me to really shape it better. And then I can go through here and see what actually needs to be cut, make sure everything's laying properly. But that just gives you some lift, and this will make it a lot easier for when I want to cut. And there is an option on the site where it says cut lace or cover knots or custom cut or just a no thank you. And I've done the steam on a long wig and it had the best volume, but I also find it depends on the wig itself. They all have their own little personalities, well, not hair personalities, where they want to do certain things and some don't. But this is going to be so stinking cute once I cut all this through here and add some more shape and cut some more through here. Take some of that off because she wants some more lift. This one is London that was cut. And London is so pretty. And again, if you want it like a few sprinkles of lightness going through, that's something that can be done. And this is a 13 by 6, which gives you lots of space for volume. So like this, I can go right up with no tracks, no wefts. And then she can easily like go like this and flick her hair around. And this way it's not going to be so flat. Yeah, that one's London. So my battery is going to die. Sorry. So I'm going to hop off. But if you have any questions, please, I would plug my phone in. I'm scared everything will shut off again. Please just message me on my website. That's the easiest, fastest way to get a hold of me. And all the sales are still on, and you still have a chance to win a free $150 towards any wig you want. And I will do that next Tuesday night on live with you guys. And we'll see who the winner is. And I'll be back here Thursday for sure. Yep, back here with Brenda on Thursday. And I want to try another day in there, but I just got to see how my week goes. But I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here and all the love. And like, you guys are amazing. Like, you guys are so awesome. You don't know me, but you're supporting me, and that like means the world to me. So, okay, love ya. And I got your email, and I'll be doing that for you. So you guys have a good night and or a good day, and I will see you guys on Thursday. Love you. And hopefully my other orders are here because I have more like stock coming in. So fingers crossed. Okay, bye. My dog's getting ready to leave. He thinks I'm going with him. Okay, bye guys.